Welcome to this video. This is Dr. Kiran, and in this video we are going to see ratio and proportion. So let's get started. So ratio and proportion. So if 25% of x is equal to 40% of y, find the ratio of x is to y. X is to y is nothing but x upon y we need to find. What is this? Right? So 25% of x is equal to 40% of y. 40% of y, and we need to calculate this x upon y, right? So not a difficult task at all. So this 100 goes out, this 100 goes out, right? So x upon y is equal to 40 upon 25, right? So this becomes 5/8 and this is 5/5. So the ratio is 8:5. I hope you have understood this, right? We wanted x as to y, that is x upon y, and we have just arranged this, right? 25% of x is equal to 40% of y, right? So we have just calculated x upon y. I hope you have got this. Let's move forward. If a is to b is 7 is to 5 and b is to c is 9 is to 11, find a, b, c, right? Pretty much asked question in most of the exams, guys. A is to b, is 7 is to 5. This is 7 is to 5, and b is to c is 9 is to 11. So this is 9 is to 11, right? So what is common in both the things is b. B is common, right? But here we have 5 and here we have 9, right? So we have to make it common, and how we can make it common is by taking LCM, right? Take the LCM of b, that is common term, right? So common term is b and we have to take the LCM. So 5 and 9 LCM is 45, right? So this is nothing but a upon b, right? This is nothing but a upon b, which is 7/5, right? And b upon c is nothing but 9/11. This is 9/11, right? So we have to take LCM, that is we have to multiply this by 9. So this will also get multiplied by 9, right? So the value of ratio doesn't change. So this has to get multiplied by 5. So this would also get multiplied by 5. Now what we have got is a is to b is 7 into 9 is 63 as to 45, and here b is to c is 45. 9 into 5 is 45 and 11 into 5 is 55, right? So if b is 45, a is 63, here, right? And if b is 45, c is 55, so this is our ratio, right? This is our ratio. So option B should be your answer, right? I hope you have understood this, right? What was the common term we have identified and we have just made this, right? So let's move ahead. If a is to b is 3 is to 4 and b is to c is 7 is to 9 and c is to d is this, find a is to d, right? So a upon b is given to us, b upon c is given to us, and c upon d is given to us, right? What happens if we multiply this and this, right? And what is asked to us? A upon d, right? So this b gets cancelled, this c gets cancelled, and what remains is a upon d, right? A upon d. I hope you are getting this, right? So we have to multiply this 3/4 into 7/9 into 5/7, right? So we just have to do this. So what we are going to get is a upon d, right? That's it, guys. So 3, 3, 9, 7, 7 goes out. So this becomes 5/12, 5/12. So a upon d is 5/12. That is a is to d is nothing but 5 is to 12. I hope you have got this, right? What we wanted is A upon D, and if you multiply all three ratios, we are going to get A upon D, right? So we have just multiplied the respective values as well, right? So 5 by 12 is the answer. Let's move on. The inverse ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1. What is inverse ratio? Inverse ratio is 1 upon 3 is to 1 upon 2 is to 1 upon 1. Right? This is what the inverse ratio is. Right? But we don't write ratios in this format. Right? So what we'll do, we'll take LCM of denominators, and 3 to 1 LCM is 6. So to make this 6 we have to multiply it by 2. To make this 6 we have to multiply it by 3, and to this we have to multiply it by 6. And if you are multiplying denominator by some value, we have to multiply the numerator with the same value. So into 3, and this gets into 6, right? So this becomes 2 by 6, this becomes 3 by 6, and this becomes 6 by 6. 6 gets cancelled. This gets cancelled out. The ratio becomes 2 is to 3 is to 6, which happens to be D. Right? Let's move on. The fourth proportional to 12, 14, and 18 is. What is fourth proportional? So if this is in proportion, A as to B is in proportion with C is to D. Here we have four proportions. First proportional, second proportional, third proportional, and this is fourth proportional. This can also be written like this: A upon B is in proportion with C upon D, and that's it, right? So this is our first proportional, this is second, this is third, and fourth is asked. So 12 upon 14 is equal to 18 upon what? That is what is asked, right? So this question mark is nothing but x is equal to 18 into 14 upon 12, right? Just by this. So 6 2, this is 6 3, this is 2 7, 7 into 3 is 21, right? 21. This should be the answer, right? If you are not understanding in first go, you can just rewind this and check it again, right? But try to understand. This is basic stuff we are covering now. The proportion of copper and zinc in the brass is 13 is to 7. The proportion of the ratio of copper and zinc in the brass is 13 is to 7. How much zinc will there be in 100 kilogram of brass, right? So what is asked? So 13 is to 7 is the ratio, right? How much zinc? This is ratio of copper to zinc, right? How much zinc will be there in the 1000 kg of brass? So if this mixture is of 20 kg, if this mixture is of 20 kg, let's say this is total, right? There the zinc will be 7 parts. If this is 20 parts, this is 7 parts. What if this is 100 parts? If this is 100 kg as given in the question, right? So this has multiplied by 5, so this would also get multiplied by 5. So this becomes 35, right? So zinc is 35 kg, right? Otherwise we can also go with this. Copper and zinc is in the ratio 13 as to 7, that is 13x plus 7x is equal to 20x. And if this 20x is equal to 100 kg as per the question, x is equal to 5, right? And if x is equal to 5, zinc is asked, that is 35, right? 7 into 5 is 35. I hope you have got this. Let's move ahead. An amount of money is divided between P, Q and R in the ratio 3 is to 7 is to 12. So some amount is divided in this ratio. Great. If the difference between the shares of P and Q is 2400, what will be the difference between Q and R's share? So P, Q and R, right? The amount is divided in this ratio 3 is to 7 is to 12. Let's say if P gets 3k, Q gets 7k and R gets 12k rupees. So this is in rupees now, right? This is not ratio now, this is in rupees. they are getting. Now if the difference between the shares of P and Q, difference between shares of P and Q, that means 7k minus 3k is equal to 2400, right? By this way we are going to get the value of k. So 4k is equal to 2400, k is equal to 600, k is equal to 600, right? So if k is 600, this becomes 1800, right? And this becomes 4200, this becomes 7200. What will be the difference between Q's and R share? So 7200 is R share. This is R share. So this is R, and 4200 is Q share. The difference is 3000. So the difference is 3000. I hope you have got this. The basic stuff we are covering. Try to understand this, right? Let's move on. Vinay got thrice as many marks in mathematics as in English. So mathematics and English. Mathematics, he has got thrice as many marks as in English. Right? The ratio is 3:1. The proportion of his marks in mathematics and history is 4:3. The proportion of his marks in mathematics and history is 4:3. Okay. If his total marks in mathematics, English and history are 250, what are his marks in English? So we are given total marks of 3 subjects. Let us calculate the ratio of 3 subjects together, right? We know what is common here is mathematics, right? But the values belonging to M is not common. We have to make this common. So LCM of 3 and 4 is nothing but 12. This has to get multiplied by 4. So this will get multiplied by 4. So to make the value of ratio intact, right? So to make this as 12, we have to multiply it by 3, and this would also get multiplied by 3. Now what is the ratio? If mathematics is 12, English is 4, right? English is 4, and if mathematics is 12 here, history would be 9. History is 9. So this is my final ratio, right? And if this total is equivalent to 250, what is the value of this, right? So what is total here? So 4x plus 12x plus 9x is equal to 250, right? So what is this? This total part is equal to what? 12 plus 9, 21 plus 4, 25, right? So if 25 parts are there, English is 4. This is into 10, so this would also get multiplied by 10. So this is 40. 40 will be the answer, right? So this is 40, right? Otherwise we can solve this also, but I don't think we should waste our time in doing this, right? Let's move ahead. The salaries of A, B and C are in the ratio 2:3:5. If the increments of 15%, 10% and 20% are allowed respectively in their salaries, then what will be the new ratio of their salaries? Okay, so increments are made, right? So the salary was in this ratio. How can we go with this? Let's see here, 2, 3 and 5, right? You can assume any value for salaries, right? Let's say salaries are 200, 300 and 500, right? Now the increments are made. 15% increment is made in this. What is 15% of this? 10% is 20, 15% is 30, right? So increment is made 30. So it's now new salary becomes 230, right? 10% for this guy, 10% for this guy. So 30 again made with this. So this becomes 330, right? 500, 20% is the hike here. 20% is increment. So 10% is 50. 20% is 100. So this becomes 600. So these are new salaries now, right? What is the ratio? 20, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. 23, 33, 60. That's the answer, right? I hope you understand. Practice few questions, you will understand it definitely, right? But try to understand what the tricks we are doing here, applying here, right? Let's go ahead. Two numbers are in the ratio 3:5. If 9 is subtracted from each, So there are two numbers, 3 is to 5 and 9 is subtracted from both. So let's say first number is 3k and second number is 5k and 9 is subtracted from both. Right? This is what given in the question. This is the number we have assumed as 3k. This is the number we have assumed as 5k and 9 is subtracted from both the numbers. See, you cannot take 3 minus 9 and 5 minus 9. You have to take this common multiple because this is simplified ratio. 3 is to 5 are not the actual values. They are simplified ratio, right, of some values. So we take any common multiple. You take 3x, 5x, no issues. If 9 is subtracted from each, the new numbers are in the ratio 12 as to 23. 12 as to 23. So this is just calculation part now. 23 into 3 is 69k minus 23 into 9 is 207 is equal to 12 into 5 is 60k and this is 99. 12 into 9 is 108. So this becomes 9k is equal to 99, right? So this goes here. So this 9 difference is 99. K is equal to 11. So the common multiple is 11. What is smaller number? Smaller number is 3k. That is 3 into what is value of k is 11. 33 is the smaller number. That's the answer, right? Hope you understood this. Let's move ahead. A bag contains, this is very common and most frequently asked question. A bag contains 25 paise, 10 paise and 5 paise coins in the ratio 1 is to 3 is to 3. So the ratio is of coins, number of coins. If the total value is 30 rupees, the number of 5 paise coins is, so let's do this. A bag contains 25 paise, so this is in paise, and 10 paise, 5 paise coins are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3. So let's say we have 1k coins, 2k coins and 3k coins, right? So if we have 1k number of coins of 25 paise, so the total coins, the total value, this is value is 25k, right? 25k paise. 10 paise we have 2k number of coins, so value is 20k. The value is 20k paise. So this is 15k. The value is 15k paise. I hope you are getting this, right? So 25 paise we have 1k number of coins, and 10 paise we have 2k number of coins. 5 paise we have 3k number of coins. So these values are in paise. These values are in paise, and we want the total value to be 30 rupees. This total is 30 rupees. So in terms of paise, this is 3000 paise, right? So adding this 25 plus 15 is 40 plus this 60k. 60k is equal to 30 into 100. So this goes up, this goes out. 3, 2 and 2, 50. The value of k is 50. Right? What is asked? The number of 5 paise coins. Number of 5 paise coins is 3k. 3 into value of k is 50. So this becomes 150. Right? So this is 150. I hope you have got this. Right? Try to understand each and every question. Pause the question before watching the solution here, right? Try it yourself. You will definitely go close to the answer, right? Let's move ahead. A diamond falls and breaks into 3 pieces whose weights are in the ratio 3 is to 4 is to 5. The value of a diamond is proportionate to square of its weight. The value of the original diamond is rupees 72,000. What is the loss in the value due to the breakage? So let us understand. The diamond falls and breaks into 3 pieces whose weights are in the ratio this. The value of diamond is proportionate to the square of its weight, right? So if the ratios are like this 3, 4, 5, right? Let's say we have weights as 3x grams, 4x grams, and 5x grams, right? So the value is proportionate to the square of its weight. So what is square is 9x square, this is 16x square, and this is 25x square, right? So these are values, right? The values are in proportion with square of its weight. So this is value. And if the value of original diamond is this, what is the weight of original diamond is 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 12x is weight of original diamond, right? Try to understand this question. This is quite tricky question. So the original diamond is 12x, right? So it has broken into these parts: 3x grams, 4x grams, and 5x grams, right? And their weights, respective weights, is this only, right? Because they are proportion with square of its weight. So this diamond would also be in proportion with square of its weight. So square of this is this, right? So this value is equal to 72,000. This value is 72,000, right? So 12, 12, 24, 12, 6 is this, 12, 5. So what we have got is x square is equal to 500, right? And we want this only, x square, right? So don't go into this further calculation. So x square is 500. So 9 into x square, that is 9 into 500 is 4500. So the value of this would be, this part would be 4500 rupees. This 4 into 500 is 2000. 5 into 500, 5 into 500, sorry. This is 16 into 5 is 8000. Sorry, 16 into 5, this is 16 into 500 is 8000, and this is 25 into 500 is 12,500, right? So the value of these pieces has come down to 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 12, 24, 25,000, right? So value of these pieces is 25,000 after breakage, right? But initial value was 72,000. What is loss due to this breakage? 25,000. Loss due to this breakage becomes 4770, right? So this is our answer, right? Try to understand, even if this is lengthy, rewind this again, try to understand, right? Try to understand and get your answer, right? Let's move ahead. A bag contains 50 paise, 25 paise and 10 paise coins in the ratio 5:9:4, amounting to rupees 206. Find the number of coins of each type, right? So we have just solved this question. Let's do this quickly. We have coins 50 paise, 25 paise and 10 paise, right? The ratio of coins is 5, 9 and 4. Right? So let's say there are 5k number of coins, 9k number of coins and 4k number of coins. So in terms of this, we have how much rupees? So we have 250k value. This is value, right? Value is 250k. Here we have value as 225k. Here we have value as 40k, right? And this total value becomes 206 rupees into 100 paise. Right, this is total paise, because this is in paise, because there are 50 paise coins and we have 5k number of coins, right? See, if you have 4 coins of 50 paise, you have 2 rupees. What we do is 50 into 4, that is 200 paise, that is 2 rupees, right? Hope you are getting this point. So what is this? Let us add this. So this becomes 5 and 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 5 11. So this is 1 plus 4 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 1 5. I'm sorry. This is so this is 5 0 5, 4 plus 2 6 plus 5 11, 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 2 5. 515k is equal to 206 into 100, right? So let us solve this. 5103 520. 103 into 2 is this. K is equal to 40. K is 40. What is asked? What is asked? Number of each coins. Number of each coins. So 5 into K. 5 into 40 is 200. 200 is the only choice we have, right? So you can calculate this. 9 into 200 is 9 into 40 is 360 and on, right? So hope you are getting this point, right? These are most frequently asked questions. So try to understand this. Have practice questions, right? We'll have more practice question in more videos. So let's move ahead. The ratio between the annual incomes of A and B is 5:4. The ratio between annual incomes of A and B is 5:4. Great. Between their expenditure is 4:3. If at the end of the year A and B respectively save 400 and 500, then the income of A is. So the ratio between annual incomes of A and B, the ratio of annual income is 5:4. So let's say income, this is income and this is income of B then, right? If you take common multiple x here, you have to take common multiple x here also, because this is ratio of incomes, right? And their expenditure is 4:3. You cannot take x here again, right? So take another multiple 3y. So 4y, this is expenditure. Expenditure is 4y and this is 3y. If at end of the year A and B respectively save, so income minus expenditure is saving, so this becomes 400 and this becomes 500, right? This is what given in the question. So this becomes pretty much simple now. We get two equations here. 5x minus 4y is equal to 400 and 4x minus 3y is equal to 500. What is asked? Then the income of A. So we are asked to calculate x, right? 5x. So we'll cancel out y here. So we'll multiply it by this 3 and this by 4. So this becomes 15x minus 12y is equal to 1200. And this becomes 16x minus 9y is equal to, 12y is equal to 2000, right? So this becomes x is equal to, this goes out, no? So subtraction, x is equal to 800. X is 800. So what is the question? Then the income of A is 5 into 800. 5 into 800, which is 4000. That's my answer. I hope you have got this, right? So you can just reduce these steps, right? You don't have to write it again. This is just to make you understand. I have written it again. Here itself you can cancel it out and get your answer, right? This is the only one step you require. Not this also, right? Let's move ahead. 81 is divided into three parts such that half of the first part, 1/3 of the second part, and 1/4 of the third parts are equal. So half, let's say first part is x, second part is this, and third part is this, right? So half of the first part, 1/3 of the second part, and 1/4 of the fourth part are equal, right? The third part is more than the first part, but let's see. So 81 is divided into three parts. These are three parts such that half of first part is equal to 1/3 of second part and 1/4 of the third part, right? So we'll try to calculate the ratio first, right? We'll calculate the ratio. So let's say this is equal to k. This is equal to k. So x upon 2 is equal to k. So x is equal to 2k, y is equal to 3k, and z is equal to 4k, right? So what is the ratio of x, y, z? So this goes out, this goes out. Ratio is nothing but 2:3:4. This is the ratio, right? And 81 is divided into these three parts, right? So x, y, z is in this ratio, right? So this is equal to 9 parts. This is equal to 9 parts. So what is total? 81 we are asked to find out, right? So if 81 parts are there, this get multiplied by 9. So this gets multiplied by 9, that is 18. This is 9 into 3 is 27. 9 into 4 is 36, right? And the third part is more than first part. Third part more than first part by 18. This is more than 18. So this is my answer, right? I hope you have got this, right? This is what the thing which you need to understand, right? Rest is just calculation, simple calculation, and you'll find out, right? I hope you have got this. Try to understand these things very seriously and very sincerely to get the best career, right, from your intelligence. So let's have this one. Two-third of Rhea's money is equal to two-third of Rhea's money. So let's say Rhea has R is equal to one-fourth of Shobha's money. So she has S. So two-third of this is equal to one-fifth of S. Right? What is the ratio between their shares of money? So again, this is pretty much simple. Let's say this is equal to K, or we don't need to do this. There are only two things. So R upon S is nothing but 1 by 5. R is taken here only. S is got here. So 1 by 5 is here only, and this 2 by 3 will become 3 by 2 here in this side. So R by S is nothing but 3 by 10, which is nothing but 3 is to 10, right? Pretty much simple, right? Pretty much simple. Let's move ahead. A sum of money is to be distributed among A, B, C, D in the proportion 5 is to 2 is to 4 is to 3. If C gets 1000 rupees more than D, what is the B share? So let's say A, B, C, D, right? The ratio is 5, 2, 4, 3, right? What is given? What is asked? If C gets 10,000 more than D, what is B share? Okay, so C is more than how much parts? One part, right? C is more than one part here, right? And this one part is equivalent to 1000. This one part is equivalent to 1000. What is asked? B share. That two parts are asked. So these two parts will be 2000. No need to calculate anything, right? So this difference is 1, and that is equal to 1000 as per the question. So one part is equal to 1000. Two parts are equal to 2000.